Okay everybody, welcome to another video. So of course I did a poll stating that if the video game reviews were to return, and well, most people said yes. So we are going to be going over my thoughts and overall review of Hot Wheels Unleashed. So, firstly, I picked up Hot Wheels a few weeks ago just to play with friends, and honestly, just for nostalgia's sake, I had a lot of Hot Wheels as a kid, and I also played the 3DS game, which I adored. So, firstly, let's go into my impressions. So, let's start with graphics, then the overall gameplay itself. So honestly, the graphics itself are quite good. I've not noticed any noticeable frame drops or anything like that, and it's just made in such a way that your environment plays really well with the actual gameplay. For example, neon lights will shine bright light onto the road, and it reflects it in a nice way. And even if you look closer to your cars after you've won a race, you'll see the scratches, the dents. It's just amazing attention to detail. And thank God they kept it miniature, because the Hot Wheels tracks going through all these different zones graphically look amazing. And the fact that you can customize your own tracks, which I'll come on to later, is something impressive. So, of course, I'll briefly mention music. It's nothing insane, but the music suits itself very well to a racing game like Hot Wheels Unleashed. So, my initial thoughts on gameplay were, wow. Honestly, it's so easy just to pick up and play. The controls are not, hard whatsoever. And it's fun to play with friends, on your own, or online. Online is quite good, actually, even though you might have to wait for a race to finish. That aspect I don't like. In terms of gameplay, there's of course your quick races, time trials, and campaign modes, if I can speak English. And frankly, the campaign modes can get a little challenging, especially with the time trials. But the rewards are worth it. If you save up enough coins, you can buy a mystery box and get, new cars. Or you can even win them from, the drops. Well, not necessarily drops, but winning, a certain mission. That'll be part of your rewards. There's also like the limited edition cards, which do rotate. I think they have rotated now. I've just not played this in a while. I'm focusing on Xenoblade review coming soon. But yeah, honestly, most of the cars are recognisable, and if you're a massive Hot Wheels fan, especially as a kid, you may recognise some of them. I've seen some of the cars in the shop, which are in this game. Kind of sad I didn't buy them now. And yeah, what else is there? There's also the aspect that you can customise your own cars with your custom decals, or even use community-made ones, which some of them are so damn good. I just had to use them. And of course, there's the track builder, which is a little complex at first, but I have made a few tracks now. I've not published them. But it's just a fun way to make your own tracks, and it can get challenging at times, especially working around the environment. But apart from that, it's a very cool tool, and you can make your tracks online, offline. That's the beauty of this game. You don't need to be online to play. In terms of multiplayer mode, if you're playing with a friend, of course you can use a different switch. But if they don't have the game, there is split screen, and split screens is actually okay. There's not too much hindering on your gameplay whatsoever. In terms of racing, which I forgot to mention, is that there are shortcuts, but you need to be quite good at the game to access them, as they're not easy. And some of the tracks get brutally difficult, especially with the turning radiuses. So yeah, overall, this game is a fun pickup. I personally really enjoy it, even though I don't play it much. I need to put some more time into it, but I'm still stuck on Xenoblade, 35 hours already. And yeah, I would honestly highly recommend to pick this up, even if you're just looking for a racing game. The fact that you can customize your cars, there's a ton to unlock, and you don't need to spend money on them either. is just icing on the cake, even though I did spend 70 pence on the Aston Martin from James Bond, because it looked cool, but the car itself sucks. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, I would honestly rate this a good 8 or 9 out of 10, simply because it looks good, it runs really well, online's decent, and the fact that there's decent level of customizability in terms of decals, being able to create your own decals and source community ones, and make your own tracks, and even play community tracks is an absolute blast. And I'm sure you'll have many fun hours with this like I have with Ignite the Fire. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And the next review will probably be either Xenoblade or another game which I picked up recently. And yes, streams will be returning soon. I've just had a break. So yeah, bye guys.